So today we're going to work on functions real world project, parts A, B, and C for amount 1. We're going to go slightly out of order for this, so make sure you are following along with this video. So at this point you should have your packet in front of you. If you don't, please pause this video and get your packet out. Okay, so the situation I'm going to use is a gumball machine. So you're going to write down whatever your situation is. If you're talking about a store, you need the name of a specific store, and you need to think about the specific item that you're getting from that store. So as I said before, we're going to go a little out of order. We did A, so now we're going to go to C, and then we'll go back to B, because what we've been learning is how to write equations from tables. So think about what your input is and think about what your amount is. And actually, next to the amount at the top of your page, I want you to write what the amount is. So for mine, I'm going to squeeze amount in at the top here. So I'm doing amount 1, and I'm saying that a gumball in this machine costs, not dollar, yeah, so I'm going to do 25 cents. I can't write the price right there. So the amount is 25 cents. That's a decimal point. Okay, so 25 cents. So for part C, for my input, I'm going to do an M, because that's for money. If you wanted to use D for dollars, if you wanted to use C for cents, if that made sense for you, you could do that. And then my output, I'm going to use G, and that is for gumballs. When we go to graph it, we're graphing on a graph, so it uses the X and Y intercepts. The X and Y axes. So if you wanted to make your input X and your output Y, regardless of what it stands for, you can do that if it'll make it easier for you when we go to graph it. So my inputs, I'm going to put different amounts that I'll be putting in the gumball machine. So 25 cents I could put in, and how many gumballs will I get out? 1. If I put in 50 cents, how many gumballs would I get out? I'm having a hard time making decimals. Okay. 2. If I put in 75 cents, not $75, 75 cents, I would get 3 gumballs out. If I put $1 in, I would get 4 gumballs. $1.25, 5 gumballs, and $1.26, I would get 6 gumballs. So for your table, think about how much money you are putting in for your first amount and how many of your item you would get for that amount. If you want to do yours right now, you can pause the video, because I'm going to move on to equations, and then press play when you're ready for equations. Okay, and for equations, I just realized I made a mistake. This shouldn't be $1.26. This should be $1.50. Okay, so for your equation, you need to find the pattern, or you need to find what you're doing to the input to get the output. So mine increases each time by 25 cents, and my input increases by 1. So I can see from mine that I took my input, which is M, and I multiplied it by 25 cents, or 0.25, and that is what gave me the number of gumballs. So my equation would be G equals 25 cents, or 25 hundredths, times M. if I had done this with x and y, it would be y equals 0.25 m. I'm sorry, not m, x. Okay, so that is all you need to do for this assignment, just parts A, B, and C.